Hey kids, are you ready for training camp? Let's get in the game. Hey kids, welcome to training camp. I know we're gonna have a fun week this week and maybe even learn a couple of things. Before we get started, I want to introduce you to our star player, Norman. Now, Norman, if we're gonna have a good game this week, you gotta come ready for practice on time. Okay, now, Norman, where are your spikes? Why are you wearing flip-flops? And why are you holding on to your... Where is your belt, Norman? If we're gonna have a good practice, you gotta be wearing the right equipment. Now get back in the locker room and get your stuff on. Kids, you can't play the sport of football without the right equipment on. You know, it's the same way in life. The Bible tells us we're to put on the full armor of God. And this week, we're going to be looking at all the different pieces that make up that armor. Today, we're going to be talking about the shoes of readiness for peace and the belt of truth. Now, if Norman went out without his belt on, he'd be constantly tripping all over the field. You know, it's the same way in life. If you don't wear the belt of truth, your lives can get tripped up. The belt of truth helps us know the difference between what's right and what's wrong. And if Norman wore flip-flops on the football field, he'd be slipping all over the place and get his foot stepped on. It would not be pretty. Well, in life, the shoes of readiness for peace help us to be ready to live the life we're supposed to live and be ready to get in the game. Here he is. That's better, Norman. Now, you ready to play a football game? All right, buddy. Why don't you go long?
That's right.
me? We're okay.